We live in difficult and challenging economic times, of course, and one of the first victims of difficult economic times, I think, is, well, public spending of any kind, but certainly in the firing line at the moment is public spending for science, and particularly curiosity-led science and exploration. So I want to try and convince you in about 15 minutes that that's a ridiculous and ludicrous thing to do. But I think to set the scene, I want to show, the next slide is not my attempt to show the worst TED slide in the history of TED. It is a bit of a mess. But actually it's not my fault, it's from the Guardian newspaper. It's actually a beautiful demonstration of how much science costs, because if I'm going to make the case for continuing to spend on curiosity-driven science and exploration, I should tell you how much it costs. So this is a game called Spot the Science Budget. This is the UK government spend. You see there it's, well, 620 billion a year. The science budget is actually, if you look to your left, there's a purple set of blobs and then a yellow set of blobs. And it's one of the yellow set of blobs around the big yellow blob. It's about £3.3 billion per year out of 620 billion. That funds everything in the UK, from medical research, space exploration, where I work at CERN in Geneva, particle physics, engineering, even arts and humanities are funded from the science budget, which is at 3.3 billion, that little tiny yellow blob around the orange blob at the top left of the screen. So that's what we're arguing about. That percentage, by the way, is about the same in the US and Germany and France. R&D in total in the economy is something like publicly funded, is about 0.6% of GDP. So that's what we're arguing about. The first thing I want to say, and this is straight from Wonders of the